6:35, The Sting, starring Robert Redford and Paul Newman.
They'll probably miss you and hit me.
At 8:40, Driving Ambition, Stardom for Donna and Jen.
What is it that inspired you to take up motor racing?
At 9:30, the spellbinding Torvill and Dean, their swan song as amateurs, live from Ottawa. At 10:35, Terry Wogan's guests include Boy George and American singer Cher. At 11:25, Match of the Day, action highlights from First and Third Division games. At 12:15, The Possessed, unexplained fires in the late-night horror film. A sparkling Saturday night on BBC1.
In 50 minutes, Coast to Coast, the Minister for Agriculture, himself a Northern MP, answers some of his critics here in the North. That's at 10:15, and it's after world-class skating.
And this is the way our night on BBC1 will look now. At about 10:35, Wogan meets Sheila Graham, the celebrated Hollywood gossip columnist, singer and film actress Cher, and pop star Boy George. Match of the Day is at 11:25 and will include around midnight the latest news of the skating from Ottawa. Our late-night horror film, James Farentino in The Possessed, is at 12:15, and then at 1:30, that's 1:30 before the clocks go forward, we shall be going live to Ottawa for the World Figure Skating Championships, featuring Torvill and Dean's performance of Bolero.
He hasn't come home.
I see. Is that all?
Yes, that's all. He went to the office this morning, as usual. He hasn't come home. That's not usual.
On BBC1 on Thursday, the start of a new drama serial. A husband mysteriously goes missing from home.
Mrs. Reynolds?
Yes?
Police. It's about your husband.
Where do you think he is?
Had you had a run?
Mrs. Reynolds, your husband is positive vetted. Do you know what that means?
Vaguely.
Has access to classified information. What's been going on?
Nothing's been going on.
He was a gambler.
Oh, aye. He's a fair performer.
That policeman asked me if you and Dad had fights.
If it's any consolation, they reckon there are at any one time over 100,000 deserting husbands.
Missing from home.
No, it's no consolation.
Starting on Thursday at 9:25 on BBC1.
And now the news on BBC1 with Jan Leeming.